We are sitting now in historic times, unprecedented times, as we've all been saying. Just yesterday, former President Donald Trump was convicted on all 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. What's your reaction to the verdict?
Not surprising at all. I think that anyone who is sort of following this along, any trial lawyer will tell you that in order to win, the defense needs to sort of present an alternative theory, an alternative version of events. And in this case, the defense didn't really do that. What they were more banking on was poking holes in the very real credibility issues around Michael Cohen and saying Michael Cohen is a liar, which Michael Cohen is a liar. But the problem was Donald Trump is also a liar. And so I think in the end, you weren't in Staten Island or Rockland County or Florida or Oklahoma. You were in Manhattan, 92% Democratic. And it felt sort of all along like this was a fait accompli. And it was, shocking that it even took 48 hours. I thought it would be done in like 4.
Of course, obviously, this is a historic first, a convicted felon as a former president. But this also comes 5 months away from a presidential election where Donald Trump is the head of the GOP. So how does this impact the race?
You know what, Brittany? It's incredible. I don't think it does. I mean, it'll energize his base. We saw that overnight. His fundraising numbers went through the roof. I think that there weren't cameras in the courtroom, so it's not as if people were watching this trial every day like they were during, say, the O.J. Simpson trial. To the extent that they were seeing clips of it on the news or reading it, it was sort of, just as they were going about their daily lives. And I think that people had sort of made up their decision one way or another on this in advance of this trial. So I think that it's not going to have a very big impact in terms of moving the needle on voters. I think that at the end of the day, it's still going to come down to the economy, inflation, migrants, crime, issues like that, Israel, geopolitical issues. And that if anything, this is going to harden his base's resolve. And I think you may even see his numbers go up a little bit in polling that comes out in the next few days in battleground states.